Hi, it's Ashley from Live Happy Tarot. I'm here for my typical deck review. This is a deck that I've had for a while. I bought it because I absolutely fell in love with one of the cards. I haven't used it as much because it has a lot of, it's not a typical Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So it's the Gill Tarot. This deck doesn't come with a guidebook per se. You can download one on Amazon. It comes with a tiny book, but there's a much bigger book on Amazon that you could purchase if you wanted. Here's the backs. So it's got a little bit of a Kabbalah feel to it. Actually, so this deck is based on the Kabbalah Tree of Life, and after I got this deck, I bought some books on it, and I have to admit that I have not read any of the books on the Tree of Life. I've been meaning to, but I just haven't gotten there yet. But anyway, so this is a little guidebook. It is a typical 78 card deck. Here is the front and the back. It says the Gill Tarot, complete with instructions and then reasons. So it has keywords on it. It's made by US Games. And I was it's created by Elizabeth Josephine Gill. And the cards are not the typical size. They're a little bit more square. This is one of the, I was gonna say this is a cover, but it's not. But this is what sometimes you'll see when you see the Gill Tarot, this image right here. It does have this card here that helps you understand the Tree of Life. It's a little layout, so you could do a tarot spread based on the Tree of Life. And then you'll see the cards, they have keywords on them, and it's a little bit of a pip deck. The reason I haven't used this one as much is I did have a little trouble. So this obviously is wands, but it took me a little while to get that. So it's the Ace of Wands. And here would be the 9. And this would be the 6. And this is the 2. And so while I love these images, I also had a little trouble understanding what suit they were. Like this one, the 7. But I'm pretty sure that's wands. And the 8. So this one is 8, she has coins instead of pentacles. This one I think is very interesting. And here's the 9 for coins. And here's the 10. I really like this one. I think this one is perfect for the 10 of coins. And the Princess of Wands. Yeah. This one, 4 of Swords. So you see the swords? 5 of Swords. 6 of Swords, but I still, even though it's a bit of a pip deck, I do think the images are beautiful. I like how this one is different from this one in the coloring and the background and the feel even, right? So even though and it has that keyword, right? So even though you might not definitely know what the 5 of Swords means, you would understand that it means loss and that it has a kind of an angry feel here. And then this one changes a little bit and then you get to here. And so I think that's helpful other than a straight up pip deck, which has like the same background and has just 4 swords, 5 swords, 6 swords. Prince of, see this one, the Prince of Coins. Here's the Magician. The Empress. This is a card that I saw that I was like, oh my gosh, I need to have this deck. The Emperor. 3 of Swords. Hermit. This one's beautiful. Strength. I really also enjoy this one. I think it's kind of a throwback a little bit, but beautiful. This one. You know, if you like a deck, when you start pulling out cards, you're like, oh, and I like this card, and I like this card. The 8 of Wands. the Queen, the King. I like his throne and the rainbow behind him. This is the Ace of Cups, clearly. 2, 3. I had a little trouble at first finding where the number was in there. 4, the Devil, the Tower, 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 10, the 8 of Swords, yes, the 9 of Swords, the Ace, Temperance, oh, the World, the Moon. This is a beautiful moon, I think. Judgment, the 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Ace of Coins, right? Yeah. See? The 2 of Wands, the Sun, the 10 of Swords, yep. The Hanged Man, Justice, Contemplation, sorry, this is the Queen of Cups, 3 of Coins, King of Cups, 4 of Coins. This one really held me up for a few moments there. The Chariot, the Lovers, 5 of Coins, ooh, Death, the Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Coins, 7 of Coins, the Princess of Coins, no, Swords, Princess of Swords, Prince of Swords, Queen of Swords, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Princess of Cups, the Priestess, the High Priestess, the 2 of Swords, the King of Swords, the Princess of Wands, the King of Wands, the 3 of Wands, interesting here, the Prince of Cups, the Prince of Wands. So you can see the backgrounds are a different color for the court cards, and they're all very similar. The Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups, the High Priest, the Hierophant, and the Fool. Ta-da! Awesome. That's the Gill Tarot deck. So let's go back and look at her book for a minute. First of all, the words are tiny. So the words are tiny. She does give you a little bit about the structure based on the Tree of Life. And it says some stuff about the court cards. Each sphere in the Tree of Life has 4 colors, which represent the 4 different Kabbalistic worlds and levels. And the 4 worlds also correspond to the 4 suits: fire, water, air, and earth. There's Kabbalistic words there I do not know how to pronounce. And then she has a tarot layout, which is the one that you have the card for. And so she talks about each number and what they relate to. So the card, but also in here, there's more in depth on how to do that tarot spread. And then she goes through the majors. And does she go through the minors? And then the minors very, very quickly. Each one has a little bit. It has the keyword, and then it has just a little a little blurb on it. And then that's it. That is the Gill Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. Thanks for watching.